Howdy! How's my sound? Hey, Steve. Hey, Nana. Howdy, howdy, ho, ho, ho. Gotta turn some lights on, Nana says. Just got in. Or it just got dark. Yeah, we had thunderstorms here. Whoops. That was an ad. Hey, Chandler. My sound good still? Please tell me. Please tell me yes. I haven't done anything to it, but I think I know what happened now. There's some stuff across the bottom close to the time that y'all were telling me about. And I must have accidentally hit on that and goofed up some stuff. Hey, Zach. See, that's the way you do it. You just come in. Hey, GrannyDee. Sounds great, Steve says. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, Frenchie. Charlie Berry from the VJ Raid. Whoop, whoop. That's great. Hey, Susan I. How you doing, Liz? Hey, it's Wednesday night, isn't it? It's time for Zingo at Liz's place. And that would be Liz Crochet and More at 8 bells Eastern tonight. Unless she tells us otherwise. Hey, Jolene, Flower Tammy, Laura Lee. I still be good, you? Laura Lee, how you be? Yes, Zingo, Liz says. All right. Hey, Sandrine, darling, I pray you're feeling good. You were in such a good, feeling good and in a good mood the other day. That was fabulous. Love to see when you're feeling that way. Hey, Miss Flip Flops and Lollipops and GLORIA Gloria from the VJ Raid. And Shuggy Pat Dancer, did you get your answer to your question? Hey, Renee, Natural Nene also from the VJ Raid. And Miguel, also from there. Nana Michelle says, hi, everyone. And there's Miss VJ herself. Thank you so much, my darling, for your wonderful raids. Such a darling, such a darling. Oh, Lord, yes. Help me, Flip Flops. Natalie from Natalie's Closet is going to have another auction because, guys, she and her mom really, really need the funds. And I think it's Saturday the 23rd, which is when I will be coming back from my trip. But I forget the time. I know last time I think she started at about 11 a.m. Eastern. I'm not sure. I didn't get the time, I don't think. Hey, Terry Midas. Hey, girlfriend. I love you too. Hey, Zola and Nana Donna and Cupcake. It's her puppy dog. And it's Poppy. I love that I know I've said this a million times, but she calls me Dee Dee, which is what my mama called me when I was in her good graces. Hey, Sis Sola, she's from the VJ Ray too. Yeah, somebody said, GrannyDee likes to be raided. I sure do. Yep, Flip Flop says next Saturday, the 23rd, we just need to know the time. Hey, Sylvia, sweetie, how are you? Did not call SIRI, but it popped up. Hey, Cindy with an S from Lulu's Treasure Trove and Be Creative Crafts. That's Pam. And Zach is telling folks howdy do. And I told Miguel, who knows, that I hope to catch up on his vids and some others of you that I've I'm way behind. While I'm on vacay and can't get a signal out, I will be popping on as I can, and I apologize in, what do I want to say? Like now. Shoot, I hate when words leave me. In advance. If I pop on and I pop on your time, because I'll just have to pop on when I can get a signal, and I hope y'all understand. Who knows? Miguel keeps the roads hot. He says he's heading out as he needs to be somewhere at 4:30. He gave me a thumbs up, and thank you so much, my dear. Hey, LaShira, and she spins. Hola, hola. And look, it's Reggie. It's J-Hook. Hey, Reggie, have you heard any more about when you'll be able to leave? What's today? What's the date of today? I know Friday's the 15th, so 15th, 14th, 13th. Is today the 13th? Because I know originally you were supposed to be able to fly out on the 12th. Everybody pray for J-Hook Crochet that they'll get to leave soon on their big move, and that everything just goes smoothly. Hey, Jolene, if I didn't already say, and if I did, there you go a second time. Hey, sweet daughter Katrina, with my little grand Liliana, just waiting to come out and say howdy to the world. Hey, Jen Reeves from the Simpson Raid. I was over at Linda's for a little bit too. She had Bonnie Bay Crochet on. There were so many lives at 4 Bells. I'm like, oh my gosh. Hey, Yarn Barf Christy. She says hey to meet everybody in the chat. Oh, she's in the ad. She gave her thumbs up. And it's Dana. Ah! Triple C. Creatively Created Crochet. Y'all please make sure you head over to her house Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11. And Dana, I have been sleeping in late. So if I got there at all, it was late. Because I stay up all daggone night almost. But then I'm like this at your 10 o'clock and whatever. I come alive at all hours. It's crazy. Nana's telling Dreeny, don't forget to email her your Addie. She's got some goodies for you and your mama. Marsha Lee, boo, what's up? You up, girl? You up and I'm up, we all up. So I'll have to go back and look at Linda's live with Bonnie Bay. I got there for some of it, but missed some of it. And DJs and everybody. I'm just so behind. So maybe this vacation will help me do some catching up. Hey, Catbird and Camper 14. That's Tina and LaShira and Joanne Jack, darling. Zach saying hey to everybody in the chat. There's Flower Tammy. Susan, I believe I got you. And I hope Sandrine said she was feeling good. I missed it. Nana Michelle. Okay, she's talking to Sandrine. You're out. Oh! J-Hook, I'm behind. You're already in Israel. Well, that calls for a bell ringing. Yay. And your hubby will join us in a few weeks. Okay. Doggone, y'all couldn't have all gone together. I know that's what you wanted, but... Hey, Q Linda, that's Quilty Crocheter. Dinky Crafts Jen is here. Jen Reeves, she's saying to Flower Tammy, haven't seen you in a while. She's been here. She's been around. Hey, Mark Robb, our artist in residence. He's a wonderful wonderful artist. He's a very quiet, reserved kind of fella, but we love him. Jen Reeves, got you, I do believe. Hey, Rita, you sweet. And Lulu Cindy says, yes, this looks like a Linda Simpson. We used to say Simpson Stampede. Yes, we did. So have you, Christy. You've been keeping late hours, and then I'll be asleep till 10:30, 11 o'clock. Crazy. Hey, Jonna. And I've been washing some stuff. So tomorrow's packing day because we leave on Friday. Hannah is going to come over. Help me we got stuff in the trunk of my car. I told y'all from the cleanup of Thanksgiving that we got to bag up, box up, whatever, bring back in here so we can put our suitcases and whatnot in there. It's a mess. Then I hope when we get back from vacay, I can hopefully get the girls to put that cubby together and we can start straightening up this room. And I'm going to be fussed at, but it's all right. As long as there are no tears, I'm good. Blessings, Shatika. You just ask her if the bun was still in the oven. I'm sure it is. She is. Little Liliana. I know, Tina. The trolls have been crazy lately. I shouldn't have even said that word. But yeah, they were just going crazy in Linda's, which was a pain. Here she had Miss Bonnie Bay Crochet, and they were out in force. But Katrina was getting them, and I tried to help a time or two. Well, hey, everybody. Frenchie's been a member of the Nutty Buddies for 11 months. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thanks to all the Nutty Buddies. And I'm pointing to my subscribe sign. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed. Hey, Connie. Y'all handmade Connie. And oh my gosh, I'm caught up. What? Must not be very. Oh, there's 55 here. Need a few more of these. I see 49. Let's go ahead and call out 3 Nutty Buddies today. And these are some of the new ones. We have today Tammy Crochet Blessed. Did we do that one yesterday? I've got Tammy Crocheted Blessed, and we've got Yarn Arm She, who is Sheila, and we have Regina Reed. I tried to make sure I didn't have them already. If we have 80 members of the Nutty Buddies squad or group. What? I need to put this bell somewhere else because I got all kind of mess I got to pick up here. All my, not mess, purties. My pretty stitch markers and stuff I've gotten lately. All kinds of nice, lovely things. Hey, Sis Ola. And Passamaquoddy. She said she missed a lot of lives today. She just not with it. Well, sometimes we just have those days. Hey, Becoming Me Trish. Lori Armstrong. Hey, sweetie, just home from an education conference. Howdy do. Jonna Lashira. I think I got y'all. Probably said it several times. And Lulu has reminded me she's been a member for 4 months. That's our Cindy with an S. Yay! Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, did we get the links put up for those? Tammy Crochet Blessed, Yarn Arm She, and she has 2 E's. and Regina Reed. And those are our spotlighted Nutty Buddies of the day. And we'll get to some commercials later. Let's go ahead and do, because I've got a topic for us today, which I mentioned yesterday at the surprise live when we came over. Hey, Cynthia King. My sis Ola was looking for someone to raid when she finished up yesterday. She used to always raid Deb's Crochet Corner, but Deb hasn't always been going live right after sis Ola's. So she's got MS, so she has times where, I've been showing lots of darn good yarn, and I brought some other darn good yarns that you've seen recently and some that you hadn't seen in a little while. But these are the most recent ones I got, and aren't they pretty? Y'all know I've been all about the red, white, and blue, and yeah, even though it's not navy, I still love it. This was part of their Pride collection. They had some rainbow, they had some bi, they had some transgender, they had different ones. And this is the transgender. It says Pride hand-dyed sport weight silk yarn. And I want to say that this is, sport weight is a 2. Each one of these has 200 yards. It's the recycled sari silk, and it feels good. Nice and soft. Wouldn't that make a lovely shawl, poncho, whatever? Hey, diamond ring girl. I have to look up here while I'm showing stuff. There's Tammy Crochet Blessed. We just called you out. And I hope you will click on those links. Hey, Angela Precious World. And subscribe to those Nutty Buddies. Hey, Miss C. Yes, you're here. Yay, yay, yay. And that they will return the favor and subscribe back to you guys. I love darn good yarn. I have an affiliate link, but I would love them even if I didn't. I love them, and I love Sashka, because of their mission, giving mainly, some guys too, but mainly ladies, jobs in third world countries. So it makes you feel good about your purchase. You're getting something nice, and you're contributing. It's like giving to your favorite charity. And these I showed you just recently. But they are so pretty. I have to keep showing them again and again. Got this one just recently. This is the Peekaboo yarn. I love the black with the pops of color. These are just where the hanks are tied together, those little strings. And it's called Peekaboo Lace Weight Yarn. And the color weight is Sunset Lovers. Isn't that pretty? And the lace weight most often has 300 yards in each little hank. It's Not Magic here. Hey, Not Magic. Yeah, there you are. I see you. Howdy, 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 howdy. And this beautiful stuff that I showed the other day, and I believe this is lace weight. Yep, this is lace weight too. Vibrant Peacock. Isn't that gorgeous? Forgive the tags, but I like to leave them on till I cake them up. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And not only that, if you go through my affiliate link that's always in the description boxes of all my lives and videos and things that I do, even my readings, you'll see my affiliate link. If you don't mind clicking on that. It doesn't cost you any more if you purchase anything, but it helps me out, which in turn helps the channel out, helps with postage, helps me buy stuff to show you guys. They have Malabrigo too. Remember my showing you these? But we do have quite a few new folks. So this is the Machetta line from Malabrigo, and it is 100% merino superwash. It is 400 yards. That's 385 meters. It's made in Peru, and the colorway is 681 links. Beautiful orange, shades of orange and shades of purple. Isn't that pretty? And I got 2 of those. And they had a deal where if you bought 2, you got 1 free. So this was my freebie one. So I'll be getting another one of these later on so I can make a bigger project. And the color of this one is number 346, Fiona. And it has 420 yards, 384 meters. It's a beautiful sort of sprucey green. Ain't it gorgeous? Hey, Deni. Hey, Jeannie. I love you. You're so sweet. I wish I could love on you for real, for real. Wish I could give each and every one of you a big old squishy granny hug that takes your breath away and pops you back. Can't wait to do that to my daughters. And grands. They get it too. Put that up there too good so you could see it. Those doggone tags in the way. Anyway, today I thought this would be fun. We did this over at, and Frenchie said, lots of yarn to toss through windows. Y'all know that means if somebody says they threw yarn in your window, that means they subscribe to you. Yeah, it's green. You thought it was black? Yeah, it's a dark green. I thought we would talk about today. You know, we are hookers and knitters and spinners and loomers and weavers, whatever our craft is that we do. And some of us do several. Ursula! Oh, it's late at night and you're in the bedroom. Hubby asleep, so no noise. That's good. You know I'm loud. Glad you're here, sweetheart. I thought we would. The other day, I was over at Carrie's, day before yesterday. Either Carrie's or Froggy Jen's or Sam's. Maybe Coco. I can't remember if it was one where they were all there. But somehow we got on the topic of crazy names of towns. I would love to know, even if I've asked you before and you've told me where you all are from or where you're living now, or you can tell me both if you want to. I am from and in Faith, North Carolina. That's in the central part of the state called the Piedmont. But also, if you know and you can Google if you want to, or whatever it is where you look stuff up, your search engines. If we could come up, list some crazy names of towns, cities, all over the world. In the U.S., of course, but anywhere. We had so much fun with that over it. Like I say, it was Carrie's or Froggy's or Sam's, one of those. San Antonio, Texas, Colorado. From Colorado, live in the sand hills of North Carolina, not Magic says. No kidding, Jen. Holy Toledo. You mean Toledo, just Toledo, Ohio. Poor Ursula is so cold. It's in the single digits in South Africa. They're in their winter there. Keep warm, girlfriend. Terry Modis is in and from Las Vegas. Let's see. Whoa, it's really hopping here. Hey, Madonna, I love you. I know Madonna's in South Dakota. You like the freebie one, Jolene? The freebie color of the darn good yarn one. Hey, Dinky Crafts Jennifer. If I didn't say, the peacock yarn is gorgeous, she said. Went back too far. Let's see. I'm looking to see where you guys are from. And if you also want to go ahead and put in some crazy names of towns, villages, cities you've heard of, that's fine. Zoila is in the Bronx, New York City. Oh, no, and I got an eyelash in my eyeball. Hey, folks that I've been reading to, as much as I love that book, I went ahead and got the book on the Kindle, and I'm going to be able to read it much better. So, I know I said I wanted to read the old-timey book, but the problem was that the font was just so small. Folks are saying so sorry to Lori. Prayers coming your way. Yeah, she's had a lot of stuff going on. Bless her. And Lulu Cindy says, thanks everyone. She just needs 45 more family members to reach 500 and finally get her community tab. So if you are not subscribed to Lulu's Treasure Trove, that's our Cindy with an S, please subscribe. Flip Flop says, Prairieville, Louisiana. I got Tammy, San Antonio, Texas. Got Knott. And Jen says, Holy Toledo, Ohio. And yeah, there's where Ursula says she's wrapped up warm. She just wanted to say a quick hello, could not resist. And I'm so glad you did, Ursula. And Bee's Creative Crafts, Pam says Tennessee has some crazy names. And Terry said Las Vegas, New Mexico. Passamaquoddy says Hillsboro, New Hampshire. Diamond Ring Girl lives in Clutstown, Pennsylvania. That's kind of fun. No, Cutts. My aunt's last name was Klutz. Kluttz. Catbird is from North Carolina, living in Chapel Hill. Not all that far from me. About 3.5 hours, I think. Depends on how fast you drive, I reckon, huh? Flower Tammy says Brunswick, Ohio. Nana Donna says she's from Flint, Michigan, but she lives in Augusta, Georgia. Yarnbarf Christie grew up in Linden, New Jersey, was born in New York City, moved to North Carolina in 2009. First town was King, North Carolina, and now she's in Walnut Cove, that I always want to say Walnut Grove. Lynchville, not magic, is the first the funniest town name you've ever heard of. And Susan I says Corona, New York. And Frenchie said, I guess that's Moncton, New Brunswick. Liz says Sandwich, Illinois. Is that your funny name, or is that where you live? Jolene says, we have a town called Killingly, Massachusetts. Hey, Samantha Stewart. Lori Hobson says, born in Atlanta, from Diamond Bar, California, lives in Pearl, Mississippi. Frenchie is from Magdalen Island, Quebec. Not Magic says, lots of North Carolinians in here tonight. Charlie says, Charlestown, West Virginia. Tammy says she loves NC, wanted to move to Charlotte. There's lots of crime in Charlotte. That's the only thing. They do have a lot going on there, though, as far as things to do, places to go and stuff. Flower Tammy is from Elizabethton, Tennessee. Passamaquoddy said that they had a Sandwich, New Hampshire, too. Not said, oh no, Tammy, not Charlotte. And Ursula says she's in Nambia. In Nambia, there is a town called Hotazel, but they pronounce it hot as in hell. All right. Beech Grove, Indiana. Quilty says she spins is from Warsaw, North Carolina. Hale, Michigan, Donna says. And Lori Armstrong says we've got a place in Indiana called Gnawbone, Gnaw. Bone, that's cute. Yes, Frenchie, that was one I was going to say. And one that was mentioned the other day. Dildo, Newfoundland. Mercy. Wouldn't you hate to put your dress down and have people look, if you're putting it down and handing it to the postal lady or wherever, and they look up and go, are you here? Of course, they would know. And Yarnbarf Christie said to Ursula, it seems like just last month it was still fall for you. Single digits is too cold. Jen Reese says, Nana Donna, she goes to Flint, Michigan a lot for work. Zola says, Drummer, New Hampshire. Zach says, there's actually a place called that at Frenchie's Fiber Files. And Madonna says, Bear Butte, not but, Bear Butte, South Carolina, or I guess that's how you say it. And Be Creative Pam says she's in Lyles, Tennessee, used to live in Only, Tennessee, next door to Bucksnort, Tennessee. A lot of crime, Tammy, in Charlotte. A lot of crime. Jolene is in Fall River, Massachusetts. That sounds nice. Cynthia King says tiny town called Toto nearby. Liz says Sandwich, Illinois again. LaShira said, you guys are so funny. Christy, Blue Balls, Pennsylvania. Gayville, South Dakota. And Pam said, Be Creative Crafts also lived in Friendship, Tennessee when she was younger. She spins, says, thanks to the Navy, she's been coast to coast, to Gulf to Great Lakes. She's been around. Round, round, get her round, I get her round. Christy says she doesn't like extremes either, Ursula. Now, our bones and such don't like it either, do they? Drummer, New Hampshire, Cynthia says. Not Magic says, Tammy, it's got benefits, but it's too big for her. Like I say, there's a lot to do. There's lots of art and all kinds of stuff. Hey, cheers. I have raspberry zinger. What's in your cup? And while you're naming names, if you want to tell us what's on your hook or needles or spinning wheel or whatever, you can do that too. Rita says Northern California is 1 hour away from San Fran. Cynthia says Hell, Michigan. I hope I didn't go back. I remember seeing some of the Intercourse, PA. Lori says my son and husband just traveled through Promised Land, Pennsylvania. They posted a picture of a sign on Facebook and said getting here was a lot easier than the pastor said it would be. Hey, Karen Grand Prix. She's from Cheyenne, Wyoming. I've always wanted to go out that way. But she lives in Milford, Massachusetts. Hey, Leanne. Leanne is from down under. So she is in our future. She's on Thursday. Yes, all is well. Zola says Rough and Ready, California. And Brenda Bear, Brenda's Crochet Critters. I think she said she lives in Rough and Ready. And if I'm not mistaken, she said there was a lane or a road there called To Hell and Back. Wouldn't that be fun, writing that address? Number 1313, To Hell and Back, Rough and Ready. Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. Choco Loco, Alabama. Guess I said that right. Not Magic said, Yarn Barf, I've been to Intercourse. It's not even close to its name, LOL. They were talking about Intercourse being, was that the one that was close to Paradise? I know little sis said she had to go through Intercourse to get to bingo. I said, did you go in smoke a cigarette? Tammy was born in the Bronx in New York City and raised in New York City, moved to Texas 7 years ago. Yeah, Leanne, and I read the Little House on the Prairie books, so I've got quite a few of those books in my playlist if y'all ever want to listen to some. And Pastor McQuarrie said they have a town in New York called Killfish. Well, Zola, I copied it from, like I say, Froggy Went a Knitting and Carrie the Yarny Elephant, and I think it was Sam, Manfas Make Sam, and possibly Coco. Cocktails with Coco, too. I can't remember who all was there. Gluckstadt, is that Mississippi? And Cynthia King said a town in Arizona called Why. And down the road is one called Why Not? And Anna Michelle said they have a town by her called Helltown. And Christy says that's where her family was too at Tammy. Hey, Nancy Knits and Crochets. She was born in Scranton, PA, now living in Millville, Delaware. Christy said in the Bronx. Terry Mata says we have Loving, New Mexico. And Zola says, Tammy, really, do you miss New York? Hey, Miss C. She said Florida was inhabited by Native Americans, so names of towns are like Tallahassee, Ocala. I'm not sure if I said that right. Might be Osala. Steinhatchee. Ooh, and I can't even pretend to read that next one with a CH. Chasselhawazaka. I'm sure I screwed that up. Uh-oh, did someone blow up Madonna's computer? No. Steve said, Christy, it's Blue Ball, Pennsylvania, but it's more about the sequence of towns you can drive through toward Lancaster, PA. Cynthia says, Madonna, can you say that? Hello, JHAZZHEY Vlogs. Jahazy. Good to have you. Welcome, welcome. Not Magic said Terry, her uncle lived in Truth or Consequences. Zach says he's back. His laptop froze. Good. Jolene said, Miss C, my husband is from Oklawaha, Florida. And Tammy says she lives in Bexar County, or Bayer County is what it's called, but it's spelled, oh, okay. It's spelled, pronounced Bayer, but spelled Bexar. Makes no sense to me. Lori Hobson used to live in Kilgore, Texas. Let me tell you a couple. Oh, Lisa the Grammy says, don't drink the water in Flint, Michigan. Here the little rascals, don't drink the milk. It's spoiled. They passed it down. It got back to the schoolmaster. A lot of names. I'm so far behind. And Nana Donna said, could you imagine living in a town called Flushing, Michigan? Well, here are a couple that I found, and some of you named them, but here's one, and it's in Oklahoma. And the name of it is Hooker. And it says, repeatedly listed as a town with an unusual name, the town has its motto pretty clear. Here's their motto. Oh, get off. That's not it. It's a location, not a vocation. And then there's a Mount Titlis, Titlis, and it's in Switzerland. And it says its great significance for being the place where the world's first rotating cable car began operating. And there's a Moron, Mongolia. And then it lists Intercourse, Pennsylvania. It says a town that came into existence in the early 17th century. Intercourse was actually a popular tavern of a community called Cross Keys. Cross Keys and Intercourse is perhaps how you can relate to the town's moniker, the Old Kings Highway from Philadelphia to Pittsburgh. Now, the old Philadelphia Pike was intersected by the road from Wilmington to Erie, and thus the name. And then there's a P-E-E, second word, P-E-E, township in Ohio. It says, with the abundance of waters from the Pee Creek, the name fits just right for this township. That is one of 14 in Pike County. How the creek got its name is equally interesting. It was on the bark of a tree in the lake's banks that the initials P. were inscribed and found. So sometimes it's just from something simple like that. Oh, and there's some others that are really, I don't even want to say them. Well, y'all mentioned this one, and I think I did say that one. Can you see it? Can you imagine how many times these signs get stolen, and it's in Canada? And oh my goodness, this one in Austria. I wonder if they have a different pronunciation of it. It says actually called as F-U-K-C-H-I-N-G. The name of the town has been abbreviated over the years, and what we have today is a funny name. Reportedly, the traffic signs with the town's name on it get stolen easily. That's one funny souvenir to have. And here's the name of a place in France. See it up there at the top? Condom. And there's Bastard Town in Ireland. And there's also a Hale, Norway. And there's a Dull, Scotland. And this is one I like. Nana Michelle, you here? That's in California. Oh, mercy. But a town named Weed, things just got better. Although the city itself has no connection to actual weed, was named after its local pioneer, Abner Weed. And there's a place in Antarctica called Nipple Peak. A towering snow-capped peak this one has its quirky name owing to the shape of its shape. No push-up bras needed here, it says. And the FART word, I know a lot of people say it, but growing up, we never said the word. It was offensive. My daddy really hated that word. And so now when I hear it, I kind of go, And there is a French Lick, Indiana, USA, and Disappointment Islands in the French Polynesia area. And then there's the Hooker, Oklahoma. Now let me see what you guys are all saying. Yeah, weed. Hey, Saf. Is it Mimi's birthday today? I think it is. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mimi. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Love our Mimi. Just lost 20 maturity points. Not. Hey, we're all 12 when we're talking about this stuff. But it's fun sometimes just to be goofy and silly, isn't it? Susan I said, Saf, yes, now it's City Field. Roosevelt Avenue has changed. So many more houses and big buildings. Ashley Vincent has passed signs for weed. Cool. Poppy said there's a town close to where she lives called Uckington. Kids keep nicking the sign and adding the F to the front of it. Little sis is telling me happy birthday. Everybody says happy birthday to Mimi. Jaxie May, hey darling. We talk about crazy names of places. Crazy names. Any more crazy names? And if you haven't told us where you're from and you want to, please do. And Not Magic says, do you ever wonder about the people that named the towns? They had to have quite a sense of humor, of course. Jen Reeves says she's lived in Elmore City, Oklahoma, where they got the idea for the movie Footloose. Do 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 do. Hey, sweet doggo. Is your cute little Monica in here? Hey, Margie's Crafty Corner. Margie, did you get your package? Oh, well, it's still not. I said yesterday. Well, maybe tomorrow, but it said Thursday, so. But maybe you got it today. Sometimes it comes the day before it's supposed to. Or, it's all kind of an estimate. Eastaboga, Alabama, Jaxie says. Or Eastaboga. If I miss the name of your town or the name of a town that you mentioned that you want us to, you need some Dukes on your sandwich. Little sis, you know that's all I eat. I gotta have Duke's mayonnaise. And it's not like any other kind of mayo. If you're from the South, more than likely that's what you eat. Duke's mayo. Becky Bramlett, hey honey, she says there's a town in Kentucky called Monkey's Eyebrow. Better than Monkey Butt, I reckon. Lisa the Grammy said, I don't know what that first word is, but Willacoochee, Georgia. Hey, Gail Southern Living. Good to have you here. You like the Little House on the Prairie? Well, if you like to listen to them, you have your own free Granny Audible. I read books aloud to my squirrels that want to listen while they're crafting. So if you go to my playlist, I've got tons of Little House on the Prairie. I've got Anne of Green Gable, Little House, no, I said Little House, Little Women, that whole series. Those of you who follow my reading, I've done several Agatha Christie books. I'm doing another one now. And guys, it's called, when I went from the book to the Kindle, the title's changed. It's now called 450 to Paddington, I think is the name of it. But it's the same exact book. All right, well, y'all know I'm getting away from the names. I'm working on, what time is it? Oh, we only got 9 more minutes. Y'all remember that today's my last day till maybe the 20. If I can get home in time on the 20, we leave Friday morning for our family vacation to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. My youngest daughter will be driving me and my brother in my van. She's coming tomorrow to help me get all the junk out of my trunk so we can get our bags in there. And Lindsay and the girls and Jeff, they're flying in from Washington, D.C. because they're there. I'm not sure when they go, if they're there already, but Lindsay had a conference there, so they made a family vacay out of it, with Jeff going and taking the girls to see the sights and stuff. So they're going to fly into whatever airport's close to Gatlinburg. So we'll meet them in Gatlinburg, and we stay till the 23rd. Usually it's about 4 or 5 o'clock by the time we get home. So I may not be back on till the 24th, but I will pop on as much as I'm able to. I'm going to enjoy the family. Don't worry about that. They'll probably be on with me. But I will try to get some footage in the Smoky Mountain Spinnery. If you look in my playlist, there's probably says family or yarn shops or whatever. You'll see the yarn shop is wonderful. The people are so nice. But we'll be going there. Last time I went, I think like 3 times. Hey, Amy Nitz. There's Monica. Thank you. I know I will have a great time. We always have lots and lots of fun. We play games, board games, and oh my gosh, the belly laughs we have. It's so much fun. Thank you, Quilty. If you all wouldn't mind saying a little prayer for travel mercies for all of us as we travel to there and as we travel back home. Thank you. Oh, I don't worry about you, but I miss y'all. I miss you. I miss you. If you wouldn't mind playing, while I'm gone, playing a letting a chat go or something, just something just to keep me kind of going. Keep the channel kind of afloat while I'm out and about. Frenchie said she just got her groceries from Instacart and got a bag of rice she didn't order. Well, it could be worse. I think it was, who was it? I'm not sure if it was Triple C or who, but they ordered like 3 bananas and got like 3 dozen bananas. Oh my gosh. Be making some nanner puddings for sure. Hey, don't forget if you're making do-rags and if you want to knit them, that's fine. You do not have to use the pattern that's in here, although it's great and it's so easy. It's inexpensive. The price on the back says $25, but it's a Harvest House Publishers. But you can get it on Amazon. I got mine for $5.99, and the shipping here was $3.90. Depends on where you are. But $3.99 is what I got it for, and it is worth every penny and more. Lots and lots and lots. They're all knitted projects, but all beginner friendly. All easy. But that's the do-rag pattern came from that. But any pattern, you could even make up a pattern as long as it's a triangular shape. Is Steve here? Steve's here, isn't he? Steve. I started doing that pattern of that we're doing with Christy, and I'm using Hometown. Normally this time of year I'm not using that, but I figured for spring or, whenever, even in summertime when you're in the AC and cold. So this is Hometown, but I thought this was a beautiful spring summer color. It's called Waterfall. Color is homespun. Some of you, I may have said Hometown. Homespun. Some of you call it Hellspun, but if you knit it, it's not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm using bigger needles than it calls for, I'm sure. I think it calls for size 10s, which is crazy. 6 milli. Yeah, these are probably 15 or more. I'd have to, let me see. Yep. 15s. Just used my little gauge. Size 15. So Crochet Creations by Christy. We're doing this pattern. It's very easy knit pattern. You can get it from Premier Yarns.com, and it's called Simply Stripy Shawl. And I would love for it if you could join us, Crochet Creations by Christy, every Sunday morning at 10 bells Eastern. So this is when we're going to be starting on. And the one with the novelty yarn that I was doing with this. Oh, come on. Do not fall off the needle. There we go. Yep, that means my time is up. And is David on after me? He normally is on Wednesday. Is David up? Yeah, if I'm not there Sunday, you'll know why I tell Christy. But, we were doing this with the novelty yarns, but that's all I got done on it. I am still gonna do this. It was the Easy Peasy Poncho. The yarn is from New Jersey, Chelsea yarn, Chelsea Pearl, the Chelsea Pearls. I think it's just called Chelsea yarn. But it's kind of like it is like a boucle, but it's also got these little slubby bits on it, like this. So, but I showed y'all that pattern. The Easy Peasy. Is David on yet? Hey, and y'all, tomorrow, hopefully, I will be on Dana's Making Meat. Dana Triple C Creatively Created Crochet at 6 bells. So if anybody can come, that'll be the last time I might see some of you for a while. Anyway, I got a bunch of these do-rags underway, and I'm packing them all to take with me. This is Sunflower Ashley's. Oh, I was going to show you the shape of the... It's just a triangle. Go to if you don't want to knit it, go to Grammy Colleen Crochet. She's got several crochet tutorials. Somebody said it looks like a little shawlette. That's the shape you need. You need all this so you can tie it. I'll show you again how to put it on. But, you know, make it for some folks who are going through chemo, like Julie Chafee Mazza. I can give you her address if you email me. My email is always in the description box. And also our Sunflower Ashley. They're both taking chemo right now. So I'm going to send them each one, but I hope you guys will help me because, you know, you can use a lot of these. And if you want to, make one for yourself in support of these folks. I'm making myself a black one. You know how to knit, but with a well, if you get a long enough regular needle, circular's the same thing. You just don't join it. It just has that cord there to hold your stitches. But if you get a really long one that you can put like this knit pattern I've been following has you cast on 120 stitches. Yes, it is good seeing Julie. Yeah, in the lives. And Ashley, too. Yep. And you can also donate them to cancer centers near you. If you don't have one, you could always send them to me, and I'll take them to the one that's in a town about 6 miles from me. Did anybody tell me? Okay, somebody put Triple C's link in. Creatively Created Crochet, or did somebody do that already? Madonna put in Grammy Colleen's. Thank you, Madonna, for all your link dropping. Thank you, Madonna. I love you too, and I will have a great time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the prayers for the safe travels for all of us. But you don't have to knit it. You can crochet it. Thank you. There is Triple C's link. Madonna and Yarn Barf dropped it. So if you want to go to her Making Meat, and Anna Michelle dropped it. It starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow. That's Eastern. Goes from 6 to 8. You can go up on the panel if you want to. Anybody know if David's on? Leslie of the Corn, it's been so nice having you come. And everybody. Hey, did I get out what I was supposed to say? Somebody started, oh yeah, about Natalie's auction. Yeah. Did we find out the time for that on the 23rd? Is it at 11? And that would be Eastern time. That's what time her other one was, so I'm just going off that. Somebody celebrated their son's birthday last night. Oh, Dana. And I missed it. I slept right through it. Jason, he's so cute. You don't see that David is up? Well, doggone. Well, anybody else want to go live? And we'll raid you? I would stay, but I feel like I have so much stuff I need to get on, get doing. Sunflower Ashley's back. Yay, yay, yay. Does he have the, Cynthia, does David have the thing up that says, like, he's coming on? He's just not there yet, or he doesn't have it? Somebody check his community tab. Please and thank you. I'm awful bossy, aren't I? Poppy Lady Pride bucket hat tutorial Dago put up. That's cool. Nothing in the community tab, Frenchie says. I need 10 more Wow! We got 90. Can I get 10 more thumbs? Please, please, please. Frenchie says he has next week's live scheduled. Well, I don't want to be a hog, and I need to go pee and get up and move around and get some stuff done. Sunflower Ashley or anybody, you might not feel up to it. Anybody want to go live? We got a bunch of people here. We could raid you. 57 still here. Got 92 now, I see. Can we get a few more? Yeah, I do have to pack. I have some clothes in the washer I gotta put in the dryer. I will. Sunflower. My daughters will be driving. Hannah will be driving us up there. Hey, Jules. Making you a do-rag. I'm making you a blue one. This is your blue one. Oh my gosh. This is out of, where did I put it's shades of blue. This is how it's coming out. It is the softest stuff I believe I've ever felt. Is it upside down there? Mirasol. I think it comes from Hobium. Good. And then I got this purple lavender one I got going for Miss Sunflower out of the Cotton Fair, the sport weight. It's nice and light. And I got this color for the lady who doesn't want her name mentioned, but her daughter's a podcaster. And her daughter may have already made her one or more. Okay, Margie, that's great. But for anybody else who might have mailed things that would be coming during the time I'm gone, my very, 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 very trustworthy neighbor is going to be watching our houses, collecting my brother's newspapers, and both of our mailboxes. They're going to get the mail in and packages and stuff, and they keep them separated, mine from his, and they keep them at their house. We always pay them. Well, my brother does. Slips them a 50 at least. And they're like, wait, you gave me too much money. You don't need to give us any money. But, you know, we can always count on that to do that. And if it goes to the post office, of course, they hold stuff. Not that I'm expecting a bunch of stuff, just in case. Did I make 100? Yes, we did. Thank you. Woo! Thank y'all so much. Ha ha. Madonna said $50. Heck, she'd do it for $49. 101. Yes. Yay. If y'all don't mind looking back on some of my other ones that are close to 100, like I know, was it yesterday's or the day before, I had like 98 or 99. I was right there. Yes, way to go. Oh, we got time now. If David's not on, we can do our little commercials. Get your bags from Bridget. She's here, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Bridget, tell them how to get in touch with you. As many times as I've done this, I forgot. Email you or IG you. Love my sparkly sugar skulls. You can't see the sparkle, but I can. They're very sparkly. These big ones. And it has some sparkly on this too. And this looks almost red when it's over there, but it's nice hot pink. Box bottom. And I'm not sure if she calls this a medium or a large, but it's a nice size. And a little matching notions case. Don't forget my girl Sis Ola Joe for your furls needs. Go through her affiliate link. And my sis Marianne, the crotchety clogger. This is one that I ordered. Just recently got it. I think I just got it out of the mailbox yesterday. Look how pretty that is. Got the dragonflies and the little rock type looking beads. Bougie. Row counter, abacus style row counter. Once you push these beads up, they're not going anywhere. So I do row 1 and I push it up. Do row 2 of a pattern, push it up. So on and so forth. She does custom orders. Find her on Etsy, the crotchety clogger. And she also makes these cute stitch markers. 2 for $4, 4 for $6. Check her out on Etsy. Not leaving out anybody. I'm happy Jules is feeling good too, because she's taking chemo. I think, Jules, did you go to the hospital when you first started, but then they let you go home with it? And you said you got like 46 more hours to be on it or something. Jaxie says she uses hers when she's making a long chain, i.e. each bead is 25 stitches. That's a good idea. Yeah, you can use it for more than just a row counter. So she uses it for stitch counter. Carol said, damn it, Madonna, I miss saying hello to you. Cheers. I love y'all. I miss y'all. I'm gonna miss y'all. But I'll come on. I'll surprise you and come on if I can. If I can. Jill says, yes, they went to Cleveland yesterday and then did the rest of it at home for 46 hours. And you're doing all right with it, right? Sure you are. Hey, Robin. And I'm going to be having a conversation with that gal right there, roaming with the Rover on, is it August the 2nd? Got it written down. I think I have her in the morning, and then I have that same day I have my eye exam too. Okie dokie, Cynthia King. I was looking for somebody to raid. Did anybody ever say they're going to go on? I need to get up and wee and move my parts around. I sure have enjoyed it like always. And Cisola Joe has several other affiliate links. Like, I do love this bag, sis. Did you see my cute little Delaque bag I got from your Lion Brand affiliate link? She had on her community tab about Lion Brand 40% off accessories. Now, I think of bags. It's so cute. Perfect for, like, small projects like hat, socks, wristers, anything small. Cute, cute, cute. It's made of like satiny material, but it feels like it's got batting in between it. And it said something about some of the proceeds going towards was it a quilter's agency? Where's that thing? I never could see that word. I can't see the doggone thing. Portion of your purchase. Trains low income and rural Vietnamese women in the art of quilting. It's written all purty, like that purty font, and I couldn't see what that word trains was. It is cute, and we get to go to that way cool shop. Hey, Little Treasures by Nancy. Oh, shoot. I forgot to get up with Liliana Jorge. I tried to get up with her because she wanted to meet us at that yarn shop. She used to live in California. Now she's only about, I think she said 40 miles from Gatlinburg. Y'all tell me, hey, Nancy Marchevka. Thank you. I shall. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take off, but I hope to see y'all in the YouTube streets. And tomorrow evening at 6 bells Eastern at Dana's Making Meat. And then Friday morning I'll be taking off with the fam. Little Treasures by Nancy says she's buying some resin molds to make crochet hooks. Yes, that is exciting. Okay, love you all. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. I said boop. Boop.